Hello my friends, it's time to be brilliant halfway to the ball. A lot of golfers think so much about what's happening at the top, at this position up here. I don't think that's the most important part. I mean, looking on tour, the difference between how they look and the club is pointing, it's massive. But going halfway to the ball, they all look about the same. So they have a personal, say, road to the target, but going halfway to the ball, somewhere here, they look about the same. I will try to explain how you can focus on what's actually important when you hit a golf shot. So why do I think this is the most important position in golf? It's mostly because the way through the golf ball becomes so simple if I'm correct halfway to the ball. If my palm or my trail hand is pointing at the ball, I can only push. I can push the club down and out and really get power into the golf ball without doing anything really. I'm just pushing it down. If the club is too far out, I really need to pull it in, push it in, pull it in, push it. It becomes almost a nightmare for the brain to be able to find a golf shot. So this is important. I really think so. At the moment, Ryder Cup is on when I'm filming this, and they're all so good, but they're also very different. They go this way in, or maybe straight out and in, or straight out and slightly out, depending on fade or draw. But they all end up, nobody has a hand pointing up. If I push this way, I'm going to miss the ball. The club is going in the wrong direction. But as long as I feel that the club is like that, if I would hit a fade, I hardly do, I would push it down and go the other direction, slightly in. And for me, a push draw is a push into the ground, out. It's not that hard. You know, I talk a lot about my circle, but this is a very important part of the circle. I can start here, go all the way around, and still end up with this, pushing it down. So I think you should focus. I mean, if you're in someone's book, not perfect at the top, don't change that until you see how it looks halfway to the ball. Because if you're correct here, you can still hit a good golf shot. Let's try and hit one. Not perfect, it was actually a little thin, but it ended up really, really good. And I was a little nervous because just 3 minutes ago I did the Swedish version of the same instruction, and I hit one of the best golf shots I've probably ever hit, and it's so close to the pin. This is not as good. It's on the green, but it's not as good. So, but it's still okay. Pushing it into the ground, you need to be in a position to be able to push. And again, if the club is going out, if I push here, I won't even find the ball. I will miss the ball. From here I can only pull down, and you see how the club looks. It's pointing straight out. It's not going to be a good golf shot. But if I somehow get a feel for what I'm doing, you see the club is now, it's not in a good position, but now it is. Now it is. As soon as it gets in the right position, I can push forward and out. You can see that actually my divot slightly out. Mostly it's pretty straight, but this was slightly out, so it was good. I think you can have a very personal golf swing, but going towards the ball, the closer we get to the ball, we need to get better and better and better. So if your club is pointing straight up and the palm of your hand is pointing that way, you're gonna miss the ball. You can't push. But if you can feel that you're really pushing with your trail hand in, and you're really good halfway to the ball, or actually brilliant halfway to the ball, golf becomes a little bit easier. It's never easy. We can always get better, but it's never easy. I'm going to hit one more. But we should make it as easy as possible. Let's see if we can get that feel I had on the Swedish video. No, it's a little bit to the right. It's still on the green. It wasn't perfect. Better impact though. Nice to see the divots are exactly the same. So swing path is good. Impact was better. Think about what you think about. I think going the road to a good golf shot is very personal. But if you can be brilliant halfway to the ball, it's not that hard. Okay, here it is. That was the shot I hit in the Swedish video. It's really close and really nice. That was the first I hit. It's way over there. And the second was a little long. So that one felt really good.